Welcome back to the mix. Glad you stopped by. Please hit that like button and subscribe button. Let's talk about these beautiful, successful black women looking for a man. They are ready, willing, and able. And that's great news for us men if you're looking for a wife. And there are plenty to choose from. There is this saying by sisters that says we have a saying called the black girl curse. A lot of our white friends are married by 25, happily married with kids by 27. And we're like, what's the deal with the BGs? And that's black girls. Let's begin. First of all, there is no black girl curse. Let's get that nonsense out of the way right now. Your white counterparts are just a little more focused on marriage at a younger age. Let's face it, black women have been in transitions for the past 50 years, trying to figure out being independent and being housewives and mothers, and not so much focused on relationships with men. They put their head down for career and education, and by the time they reach their goals and look up, they are older and time have passed, and they're finding out men are not in a hurry to marry an older woman, no matter how much education she has. But for men who are looking, there is no better time than now. You have all these single, beautiful women looking for a man. How great is that? You get to choose from a wonderful group of women. Now, there are a few small drawbacks to overcome, but if you overcome them, there are some wonderful women out there. First, this is the biggest thing, is you have to realize these women have been doing for and taking care of themselves for a while now. They don't need you to come to their rescue, not yet at least, so you're going to have to respect that. Next, you have to understand she's going to have her own view of things, and you have to understand that. Remember, she has been making her own decisions without you. This can be frustrating as a man, but don't worry, there are things you can do. I will get to that later. Next, she has her own stuff, car, home, money, career. That can be a little intimidating to some men, because men like to show off what they have, be a knight in shining armor, so to speak, but that's hard to do if the woman has everything she needs. But don't let those things get you down. There are ways to show her there is a difference between a man and a woman, and you don't have to say a word. This information I'm about to share is not only helps the man, but it also helps the woman. First, understand everything I said above will help you. With that said, let's begin. No matter how much money a woman has, or how educated she is, or how independent they are, let's face it, they are still just a woman. And that's the side you want to appeal to if you want to get her to follow you. First, take control of everything from the start. You make the dinner plans and the date plans. Never let her spend her money unless she wants to buy you a small gift. Don't let her use her credit cards or money on a date period. No matter what she says, if she insists, tell her to make the next date and she can pay for everything. On that date, by the way, on the date, be as gentlemanlike and respectful as you can. Open doors, seat her, and don't let her say she can do it herself. Insist that's the way you are. Next, this is important. Take her on dates that shouts out man, like fishing or hiking, drag racing, horseback riding, physical stuff. The reason is there will be some things that will clearly point out the difference between a man and a woman without you saying a word. Just don't take her on dinner dates and lunch dates. Take her out where you guys are doing stuff. If she refuses to go and do stuff like that, any of it, keep it moving. You're not going to win her over. She just wants to stay in her own comfort zone. And she's also telling you she's not going to listen to you no matter what you do. Don't let her looks sway you. You're asking for heartbreak and trouble. Just move on. There are plenty of sisters who really want a man, and we'll see what kind of guy you are really, not just some talking over dinner. I just want to throw this in. The red flag women you just don't waste your time on. First, if a woman tells you she only wears designer anything, keep it moving. She's trouble. If a woman tells you she's an alpha woman, keep it moving. If a woman tells you she only stays at 5-star hotels and resorts, keep it moving. These women are far from reality and have let their money distort their thinking. Keep it moving. Run from these type of women, or a woman you can't get in a word edgewise, or women who complain at dinner about food or everything, and women who are rude to people. On your path to finding one of these good women out there, you will run across more than one that you will know why they are single and have dogs and cats. But don't worry, there are more good ones than the other kind. The key is when you find her, you don't run yourself off. Because she has her own mind, you have to work a little harder. But if you're a man, she will respect and follow you if you understand where she's at in her life. Right now, you have to lead by example. Don't be upset if she acts independent. If you do the things I talked about above, she will slowly come around in a good way. I forgot the number one thing. If a woman tells you she has to put you on a calendar to see you, don't waste your time. Her job is her love, and it will always come first. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's not. Anything worth having is worth waiting for and fighting for. There are some wonderful sisters out there. You just have to know how to deal with them. A lot of us don't even bother, but if you're willing, a diamond is on the other side. Hope everyone is finding what they are looking for, and I hope this helped. Please hit that like and subscribe button. This is Reno in the Mix. I'm out.